දෙසකිතු ගොස උරුමය සුරකින සියත් සුවඳ විදු කිරණ බෙදා දෙන සරාසඳ කිවිදු ලතර උදාගිර කැලණිය සරසවි මාතා කැලණිය සරසවි මාතා සයුරවි වැඩ නුවණ දෙන සත් සිළුමිනවි ඉසුරු සදාලන දේ ජීව උල්පත වන් නොසිඳෙන කැලණිය සරසවි මාතා කැලණිය සරසවි මාතා සිය දෙස කිතු ගොස උරුමය සුරකින සියත් සුවඳ විදු කිරණ බෙදා දෙන සරාසඳ කිවිදු ලතර උදාගිර කැලණිය සරසවි මාතා කැලණිය සරසවි මාතා සිත සුවියක් පිවිතුරු නැනගුණ යුගයෙන් යුගයට හැයට තිලින කර කරු පිරිවර සහ මුළු ලොව සරසන කැලණිය සරසවි මාතා සිතු අඹරේ බැබලේවා සිය දෙස කිතු ගොස උරුමය සුරකින සියත් සුවඳ විදු කිරණ බෙදා දෙන සරාසඳ කිවිදු ලතර උදාගිර කැලණිය සරසවි මාතා විදු අඹරේ බැබලේවා
I declare the first session of this convocation open for conferment of degrees.
Venerable Chancellor, I have the honor to report that on the recommendation of the Senate, the Council has resolved to confer the honorary degree of Doctor of Literature honoris causa to Venerable Pandit, who is presented by the Director of the Postgraduate Institute of Pali and Buddhist Studies.
Most Venerable Chancellor, Sitagu Sayadaw, Venerable Dr. Asin Gnanissara, the most Sitagu Sayadaw, Venerable Dr. Asin Gnanissara is an internationally reputed scholar monk in Myanmar. He initiated his academic career with Dhammacharya degree in 1961 and continued it until he received 4 honorary doctorates and 2 D.Litt., namely Doctor of Literature, University of Yangon, Myanmar, 2003, Doctor of Literature, Buddhist and Pali University in Sri Lanka, 2019, Doctor of Philosophy, Mahachula Lanka Raja Vidyalaya University in Bangkok, Thailand, 2005, Doctor of Philosophy, Mahamakut Buddhist University, Thailand, 2008, Doctor of Philosophy, Navanalanda University, India, 2008, Doctor of Philosophy, Panyasastra University, Cambodia, 2015. Since the most Sitagu Sayadaw Venerable Dr. Asin Gnanissara is a well-recognized learned monk in Myanmar, the following highest honorary titles given to a most learned senior monk were conferred on him by the Myanmar government. The titles of Abhidhaja Maharattha Guru in 2016, Abhidhaja Agamaha Saddhamma Jyotika 2019, Agamaha Pandita 1997, Maha Dhammakadika Bahujana Hitadara 1993, Agamaha Saddhamma Jyotika Dhaja and Agamaha Gantha Vachaka Pandita. The most Sitagu Shadow Venerable Dr. Asin Gnanissara is immensely serving Myanmar, bearing high-level positions such as the spiritual advisor of the state Ovadhacharya, the 16th Sangharaja of Swajin Nikaya Buddhist order, the former of Sitagu International Buddhist Missionary, founder of Sitagu International Buddhist Missionary Association, the Chancellor of Sitagu International Buddhist Academies, the Chairman of the Board of Directors of Theravada Dhamma Society of America, and the Emeritus Visiting Professor of International Theravada Buddhist Missionary University in Myanmar. Published books and articles. Versed in the two major canonical languages, Pali and Sanskrit, and capable of accessing scholarly research publications in English, the most Sitagu Shadow Venerable Dr. Asin Gnanissara is obviously a successful and prolific Buddhist writer. Up to date, he has published 7 scholarly books and over 70 research papers. Some of books are The Great Occasion of the Buddha, Sangiti, a prospect, and their impacts, the Mangala Sutta, the Discourse on Blessings, the Buddha and his Noble Path, the Beauty of Buddhism, an introduction to Theravada Sasana, an academic Satipatthana, evolution of the stupas in Myanmar, 1st century to the 19th century AD, a short biography of the Venerable Lady Sayadaw, research and compilation, the first discourse of the Buddha, Essence in Life. There are several other books, both in English and Myanmar languages as well. His selected research papers are Peace, Harmony and Coexistence, a paper delivered at the United Nations Assembly in USA, Sanchi, the Hub of Buddhist Cultural Heritage, a paper submitted to the General Council of Sanchi University of Buddhist Indic Studies, Power of Mind for World Peace, a paper submitted to the Interfaith Dialogue, The Religious Roots of Social Harmony, organized by University of Columbia, USA, Religion for Peace, a paper submitted to the seminar organized in Vienna, Austria, 10 Types of Noble Message of the Lord Buddha, a paper submitted to the UN on the occasion of UN Vesak Day, Universal Spirit for Peace and Harmony, a paper submitted to at the 11th United Nations Day of Vesak celebration, Vietnam, Preservation, Protection and Promotion of Buddhist Cultural Heritage, a paper submitted to the conference organized in Lumbini, Nepal, Buddhism and its relevance to the world situation, a paper submitted to the conference organized in Bagan, Myanmar, Religions for Peace and Freedom from Fear, a paper submitted to the World Alliance of Religions for Peace, Seoul, South Korea. These scholarly contributions gained international recognition. Contribution to institutional development. Sitagu International Buddhist Academy. The most Sitagu Shadow Venerable Dr. Asin Gnanissara has created a brand name for his academic and social service networks. Hence, he is known as Sitagu Sayadaw. Since 1992, the most venerable Dr. Sitagu Sayadaw has founded 7 Sitagu International Buddhist academies all over the Myanmar. All these academies have bilateral agreements as well as teacher and student exchange programs with the other Buddhist universities inside and outside the country. Well-established Buddhist academies. In 1996, Sitagu International Buddhist Academy, Sagaing. 2007, Sitagu International Buddhist Academy, Yangon. 2009, Sitagu International Buddhist Academy, Mandalay. 2016, Sitagu Ketumati Buddhist Academy, Taungo. 2016, Sitagu Buddhist Academy, Tangliang. Sitagu International Missionary Association, SIMA. Under the supervision, guidance and advice of Sitagu Shiado, the Sitagu International Missionary Association was founded in 1980 at Saddhamma Sitagu Monastery in Sagaing Hills. Since then, SIMA has established 7 Sitagu International Buddhist academies all over Myanmar. 1,500 Myanmar and international monks, nuns and laymen have graduated with the full scholarship of SIMA, fully funded by Sitagu Sayadaw. More than 80 PhD holders, more than 100 MA holders, and thousands of BA graduates have graduated from England, India, Myanmar, Sri Lanka, Thailand, and the USA. Many of them are working for and teaching Buddhism and other subjects in universities and monasteries in Myanmar as well as abroad. The Sitagu Buddhist Academy in Myanmar has granted a full scholarship program to international students from 9 countries. Sitagu International Buddhist Monasteries and Buddhist Teaching Centers are well developed in Australia, Russia, Uganda, and United Kingdom, the USA, and Myanmar. Since 1982, Sitagu Sayadaw has traveled to more than 50 countries for Buddhist teaching and missionary works by attending and giving speeches in international Buddhist conferences and interfaith dialogues. Sitagu Sayadaw has especially taken part in peace, interfaith dialogues in Iran, Israel, Russia, South Korea, United Nations, and Myanmar. The 2 academies under construction, Sitagu International Buddhist Academy, Aunglan, Sitagu International Buddhist Academy, Chinwin. Contribution to International Buddhist Academia and global recognition. Sitagu Full Scholarship Program. Since 1996, Sitagu Sayadaw has continuously provided the full scholarship to 80 monks for PhD degree and 100 monks for master's degree to study in the various universities in the countries such as India, Sri Lanka, Thailand, UK, USA, etc. More than 1,000 Buddhist monks, nuns, and laymen have graduated with the BA degree in Buddhist studies in Myanmar. All graduated monks are now working for or teaching in the universities in Myanmar as well as abroad. Promotion and propagation of Buddhism abroad. Since 1982, Sitagu Sayadaw has started international Buddhist missionary journeys to the countries like West England, Germany, France, Canada, and America to learn English and teach Buddhism. In 1983, Sitagu Sayadaw lived in Nashville, USA for 6 months. During his stay, he studied advanced courses in English and conducted Buddhist teachings in many schools, colleges, and universities. From 1989 to 1992, he delivered on the service of Eastern religion at Vanderbilt University, USA, and conducted Buddhist teaching at the Donaldson Christian Academy and Tennessee University, USA. Sitagu Sayadaw has well established the following monasteries and Buddhist learning centers in the following countries. In 1996, Sitagu Buddha Vihara in Austin, Texas. In 2006, Sitagu Dhamma Vihara in Minnesota. In 2011, Sitagu Dhamma Vihara in Florida. In 2016, Myanmar Theravada Buddhist Center was founded in Moscow, Russia. In 2017, Sitagu Sayadaw founded to develop the Uganda Buddhist Center. In 2019, Sitagu Sayadaw supported the Bodhi Tree Forest Monastery and Vipassana Center in Australia. Sitagu Sayadaw is one of the founding members of the International Buddhist Confederation, New Delhi, India in 2013. Sitagu International Vipassana Academy. The first Sitagu Vipassana Academy was founded at Sagaing Hills in 2007. The second Sitagu Vipassana Center was founded in Taungo in 2011. Sitagu Sayadaw has lectured Visuddhimagga, the path of purification, meditation courses to 200 monks who are PhD and MA degree holders and teachers of Dhamma in Buddhist academies. Contribution to PGIPBS of the University of Kelaniya. It is remarkable to mention that it has been 2 decades since Sitagu Sayadaw has persistently chosen students to send them for their further pursuit of studies at PGIPBS of the University of Kelaniya, Sri Lanka. Most of them were sent under his own scholarship programs. At present, more than 300 Myanmar students are studying at the PGIPBS in different capacities such as PhDs, MPhils, MAs, and postgraduate certificate courses, etc. The majority student population of PGIPB is also from Myanmar. It is more significant to note that Venerable Senior Professor M. Dhammajoti Thero visited 5 Sitagu International Buddhist Academies in Myanmar in 2022 at the invitation of Venerable Sitagu Sayadaw, and a memorandum of understanding between Sitagu International Buddhist Academy and the PGIPBS in Sri Lanka was signed. 2 scholars agreed upon many issues to collaborate and strengthen between the 2 countries, particularly for the betterment of the 2 educational institutes. Contribution to the social development. Sitagu Sayadaw has contributed his Dhamma knowledge to the people of Myanmar throughout his life. He preserved, restored, renovated, established, donated and funded many pagodas, stupas and Buddha images in Myanmar and abroad, such as Australia, India, Nepal, Russia, and the United States of America, for many Buddhists to study cultural heritage of Buddhism. Moreover, he has participated in many international peace programs too. Sitagu Water Donation Project. In 1981, the Sitagu Water Donation Project was launched by Sitagu Sayadaw. Through the project, more than 26,000 monks, nuns, novices, and lay students residing in more than 1,500 monasteries and nunneries around Sagaing Hills receive the water supply daily for free of charge. Sitagu Sekkudana Hospitals and Sitagu Ayudana Hospitals. Sitagu Sayadaw started the first Sitagu Sekkudana and Ayudana Hospital in Sagaing in 1987. Within 35 years, Sitagu Sayadaw has founded 45 Sekudana hospitals around Myanmar and provided eye treatments to more than 450,000 eye patients without any charges. Over more than 20 years, Sitagu Sayadaw has guided, led, and contributed to the monastic education in Sagaing. Aumao Monastic Education School with over 3,000 students from primary to matriculation. Tangling Dhammadipa Monastic School with over 600 students from primary to matriculation. And Taungo Scholarship Program for 250 students every year except during the COVID-19 pandemic period. In 2008, when Myanmar was seriously hit by Cyclone Nagis, Venerable Sitagu Sayadaw also distributed food, drinking water, clothes and funds for more than $6 million to rebuild their houses to victims of the cyclone. Over the past many years, on his every birthday, Venerable Sitagu Sayadaw has donated rice and cooking oils, etc. to the monks and nuns. In 2020, during the lockdown of the COVID-19 pandemic, he donated food, oil, etc. for the monks and nuns in Myanmar, especially in Sagaing, Yangon, Mandalay, Taungo, and Tangling. The most Sitagu Sayadaw Venerable, the Dr. Asing Gnanissara, will serve for the development of Buddhist academia as well as contribute a lot to the people's welfare. In recognition of the most Sitagu Sayadaw Venerable Dr. Asing Gnanissara's incomparable and unprecedented service to PGIPBS of the University of Kelaniya, compassionate service to the society, and his tremendous service towards upliftment of Buddhist academia globally, the Board of Management of PGIPBS and its meeting held on 4th October 2023 unanimously decided to propose conferring the honorary D.Litt on the most Sitagu Sayadaw Venerable Dr. Asing Gnanissara.
By the authority vested in me as a Chancellor, I confer the honorary degree of Doctor of Literature to Venerable Pandit, who has been presented to me by the Director of Postgraduate Institute of Pali and Buddhist Studies.
Venerable Chancellor, I have the honor to seek your permission to allow Most Venerable Dr. Sitagu Sayadaw to address the convocation.
Good morning. My dear brothers and sisters, great Chancellor, Rector, professors, and teachers, ladies and gentlemen, I take this great opportunity to deliver my heartily message in this great convocation in the hall, Bandaranayake Memorial Hall, of great dignity. Long-lasting friendship between Myanmar and Sri Lanka. On this significant occasion of the General Convocation organized by Postgraduate Institute of Pali in Buddhist Study, the University of, I would like to read according to the Pali language, University of Kalyani, Sri Lanka. I would like to extend my warm congratulations to all those present here in this Bandaranayake Memorial Hall. I consider myself quite privileged to have the opportunity to address at this graduation ceremony, especially at the moment when I am being bestowed with a degree of doctorate in literature. I am truly honored to have been given this award by one of the most prestigious universities of this nation. At the same time, when the Senate of the university decided to confer this great title onto me, I recall that the renowned scholar from Sri Lanka, from this university, had recently traveled to Myanmar to accept outstanding title of Eka Mahabandita and Eka Mahagandha Vachaka Pandita. The most venerable Kutut Pidiye Rahula, former director of Postgraduate Institute of Pali and Buddhist Study, University of Kalyani, was awarded the great title of Eka Mahapandita by the Myanmar government, religious ministry in 2020. In 2021, most venerable Professor Kulupidiye Mahinda Sangarakita, the current Chancellor of Kalyani University, was conferred with the honor of Eka Mahapandita. Furthermore, the title of Eka Mahagandha Vachaka Pandita was bestowed upon the venerable Professor Meda Wachiye Dhamajodi, the current director of Postgraduate Institute of Pali and Buddhist Study, University of Kalyani, in 2020. These make our existing friendship stronger and stronger, more intellectually orientated. It is true that Sri Lanka and Myanmar have historically shared religious relations since ancient times. Let me highlight some significant point in ancient times. Sri Lanka A Buddhist country is one of the countries with which Myanmar has enjoyed cordial relationship since 11th century AD, at the time of a Bagan dynasty. Of those countries with which Myanmar has established a relationship, Sri Lanka and Myanmar stand as the earliest history. Most venerable ladies and gentlemen, my dear brothers and sisters, according to the historical record, political, religious relationships between Sri Lanka and Myanmar have started since the reign of King Anuruddha, King Aniruddha Deva, which was recorded in the book of Sri Lanka history named Chula Wansa. The chronicle stated that the king began send military troops to Sri Lanka at the request of the king of Sri Lanka to put down the rebellion. At the request of King Sri Lanka to the put down of rebellion in 11th century AD. The book also stated that the king began dispatched jewels to this counterpart, according to the historical book of Myanmar. Sri Lanka King Vijayabahu the first, Dadu Sena and Siri Sangha Bodhi were contemporary of the King Anuruddha of Myanmar. In connection with the bilateral religious relation, Chula Wansa, Sri Lanka Chronicle state that the King Anuruddha sent Myanmar monks to Sri Lanka, where the Buddha Sasana saw decline. With this help, the Buddha Sasana again flourished in Sri Lanka. To owe the gratitude of the King Anuruddha of the Myanmar, his counterpart Sri Lanka king gave him the Buddha's secret, Buddha's tooth relic secret, tooth relic historical book of the both sides clearly report these mutual exchange. The four pagoda built by the King Anuruddha, established with the Buddha's tooth relics, which he received from Sri Lanka, be seen in the Bagan up to now. In the 18 AD, Uttara Jiva, Thera of the Myanmar, followed by a number of monks, went to Sri Lanka. One of the novices, whose native was a Sabda village of the Pathe, God ordained in Sri Lanka, learned three Tripitaka there. After learning the Tripitaka, he lived many years in Sri Lanka. When Sabda Thera was learning the Pitaka, the Buddha Sasana was flourishing in Sri Lanka at the time of King Brahma. When Sabda Thera returned to Myanmar, he was followed by 4 Sri Lanka monks. Names to Sri Lanka monk named Sivali, Damalinda, Ananda, Yahula, to learn Buddhist scripture in Myanmar. These Sri Lankan monks returned to their country, returned to Sri Lanka after their mission was accomplished. There are more salient points that we should not forget in mentioning the religious link between our two countries. Monks from Sri Lanka came to the Amarapura to get reordained during the reign of the King Badong, founder of Amarapura. When they returned home, they established Amarapura Buddhist Nikaya in Sri Lanka. Since then, Amarapura Buddhist sect has existed in Sri Lanka up to now. Similarly, Sri Lankan monk came to the Ramenya state, Hansawadi Begu, got reordained at the Kalyani Ordination Hall. Ramenya Buddhist sect has also existed in Sri Lanka up to now. When the Buddha Sasanas saw a decline in Ramenya state, Myanmar monk from Ramenya sect went to the Sri Lanka and got reordained at the Kalyani River Ordination Hall. With the Sri Lanka monks acting as a preceptor, when back home to Myanmar, the Myanmar monk built Kalyani Ordination Hall at Hansawadi Begu. It can be seen in harness and hand swayed by Hansawadi in Begu today. What I have mentioned here is only selected important facts that show friendly relationship between the kings and monks of our two countries. Just in the brief facts extract from some historical record. Rector, Chancellor, Professor, Lecturer, ladies and gentlemen, my dear brothers and sisters, finally, I wish to express my belief that monks and people of our two countries, while maintaining the fine tradition of the friendly relation, will work in political and religious sector as long as the world and the Buddha Sasana exists in the future. May all of you be peaceful and tranquility as the shining moon. Thank you all.
Venerable Chancellor, I have the honor to report that on the recommendation of the Senate, the Council has resolved that the degree of Doctor of Philosophy be conferred on those who are presented by the Director of the Postgraduate Institute of Pali and Buddhist Studies.
Venerable Ashing Suchitta. Venerable Chandasiri. Venerable Chandasiri. Venerable Gamanupura Somavansa. Venerable Kelasa Venerable Ketumala, Venerable Maharagama Ananda, Venerable Moravaka Dhammarakita, Venerable Panjindriya, Venerable Rattasara, Venerable Sopaka, Venerable Tikkasara, Venerable Vannasiri,